What is this thing for? What does this do? I think I hear something behind me. Ah! What? Hey guys, don't go anywhere. I have got 15 super unique and fun lightsaber accessories that you probably didn't know about. So come hang out. Hey Star Wars fans, thank you for clicking on my video. As always, I'm your host, Obi-Dad Kenobi. Hello there. And this is Finding the Force, where I cover all things Star Wars, video games, theme parks, and especially lightsabers. Yeah! So if you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Click that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate the support. And if you'd like me to pin your comment to the very top for everyone to see, leave me a super thanks, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll disclose where I got this blue milk from. I'm so excited, I've been looking forward to wearing this shirt for a long time. Endor Camp 83, yeah! And my super fun Ewok Park Ranger mug. Oh man. Delicious and refreshing. Black Friday has come and gone, and we have all supported the major corporations enough already. Now it's time to support small businesses. Almost all of these lightsaber accessories can be found on Etsy. One of these lightsaber accessories that's a complete wild card that's going to change all of your lightsabers. I promise you, stay tuned for that. I've been waiting to tell you for a long time about that. And we got a lot of products to go over, so let's get started. Starting with an awesome company on Etsy called Blue Dog. And I know this isn't lightsaber related, but it will be. Hang on. This is my awesome Darth Vader helmet from Hasbro. This is a stand that allows you to epically display your Darth Vader helmet. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking is that, oh, it's 3D printed. I can get the schematics for that. First of all, guys, I don't own a 3D printer, nor do I want to. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll leave that up to the professionals out there. This product actually is made out of like a high-grade polished plastic, and you assemble it in all these components so that you can display your Darth Vader helmet in all of its glory, because there's so many details. Guys, check this out. It comes with a plaque. There we go. How cool is that? Looks official and will look awesome on display in your home. The respirator goes over the first thing here, especially when I was looking at a photo from Etsy. Super easy to put together. And all these items aren't just awesome gifts for Christmas, but hey, Hanukkah, birthdays, Valentine's days, for anybody, or just to add to your collection. The main helmet sits right on top like this. I like to try to rock it back a little bit so you can see more of his face. And then the major helmet goes right on top here. I think somebody called this like an exploding display, but in this case, like a lot of helmets like Luke or Boba Fett, you don't need this kind of a display, but there's so many intricate details. Like look at all these gold plates and wires. Leave a comment down below if the new Darth Vader Hasbro helmet with the red eyes that I think is related to the Kenobi series, does that have any more detail to it? Because it looked pretty identical to me. It's really quite impressive. It actually impressed my wife, and she's a tough nut to crack, guys. But Blue Dog Display also has a lightsaber accessory, let me show you. So the other product that I got from Blue Dog Display was also these. Now they do sell plaques, but I actually got these stands. Check this out. So proud of this, meeting Ewan McGregor at my first Star Wars celebration this year, 2022. And this stand I got from Blue Dog Display, it is perfect. As you can see, I mean, this is a high grade, like retail quality plastic, not 3D printed. These little arms went in the sides and they fit like a glove. It gives the perfect border to this plaque that I had from the Kenobi series. It was super awesome meeting Ewan McGregor. He's a great guy. Link up above to that video of pretty much my entire first celebration was spent waiting in line meeting the actors and celebrities from the movies. The Darth Vader helmet goes for around $70 on Etsy. These plaque stands, which they can make, I think they can order these like to any size. These are going for $10 each, which brings me to my second company who I actually found on Facebook, and that's Plaques for Props. And they did a fantastic job, not only with printing, it's like crystal clear image they printed on this metal autograph plate, but check out the Palpatine I got. Yeah, this is, you know, my son's favorite character, Ian McDiarmid, evil Palpatine. Look at like how awesome this image looks on the plaques for props. They were great communication, and they really work with you about picking what kind of design you want. They'll send you a proof to make sure that you approve, and they can put any picture that you want on there. So it was really easy. Like, I asked my son what his favorite image of Palpatine was, and he said this one, where he's like turning hideous and electricity's flying everywhere. Growing up so fast. So a lot of you Neopixel lightsaber owners out there, maybe you have really cool chassis. Maybe there's a crystal inside, and one thing that you definitely want to add to that setup to make it just totally make the whole chassis is a battery cover. It's like a label, and the most unique that I found were from a company called SkyWampa on Etsy. Check out his page. His battery decals look so in-universe and weathered. It will definitely make your saber look so much better. And a tip for you guys, what I had to do with mine, I didn't have the sticker go all the way around. If you have a really tight space for batteries, what I did was I left a strip on 1/3 of the back. By leaving the back of it open without the label, then the battery should still fit flush in the chassis that you have there and shouldn't disrupt being able to put the saber together. And SkyWampa battery covers are only like $8, and he sells a lot of other really cool and unique, hard to find lightsaber parts for Graflexes, like clamps and belt clips, and even like the chips for the ignition switches and stuff. So make sure to check him out. So I bet you guys are wondering why I've got this thing on my hip here that I showed you. And this is really cool for all of you fans out there who love Force FX sabers. This is perfect for you guys. So let's say you're cosplaying as Vader or any cool character, and you have a lightsaber where the blade is fixed, or maybe you just don't want to take it out, because taking out your blades when you're at a convention and Allen wrenches, and it's like, how many do I pack in my pockets, and what if a retention screw comes out? It can be a lot, right? On Etsy, check out Zozo's, and she makes these awesome belt clips that go right on your belt. And check this out, the whole saber just goes right in there, bam. Now I left her a little note that I thought some felt would really help protect the emitters of your sabers, but you could easily put that on yourself. Really short project, and you can have it just like this, ready to go. You know, use the restroom, order some food, have a good time, and when you're ready to take a picture, just take it right on out. Boom. This is actually a really hard, durable kind of plastic material. I'm wearing a black one, but she also makes one in gray. Let me show you guys. Could go on either side, fits most belts right in there, and pretty simple but brilliant design. She even added a little bit of weathering, so it didn't look so new. Zozo's Customs on Etsy, check her out. But this hopefully could solve like a big issue for a lot of you cosplayers out there. All right, so why not? I've made videos about this before, but I'm telling you guys, I can't emphasize enough how much fun these blades are. I'm holding the new Anakin Skywalker from Galaxy's Edge review video up above. My son and I made a video a while back, and I made an updated video of the Jaymoo custom Neopixel lightsaber blade that can work in all the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers. I'm just telling you guys that if you have one saber from Galaxy's Edge and you want to turn it into like 12, get this blade. I know it's a bit rich. I think it's about $240, but after a lot of deliberation, I've decided it's worth it. Can turn your Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader's lightsaber, Temple Guard lightsaber, a flame blade just to impress your friends. Communicate with Jaymoo and tell him exactly what kind of blade profiles you want, and he puts them on there for you, mails it right to you. So in here, in the connector, there's a little port, and you charge it up. And a tip for you guys, don't leave it in your sabers. It'll drain the batteries in your sabers and the batteries in the blade. So make sure to take it out when you're not using it. I've had great communication. It comes with a full set of instructions to answer all of your questions. And seriously, I've seen my son, Anakin Skywalker. He appreciates all your comments, guys. Thanks for asking about him. He loves this. So for all of you who are parents and you have younglings, this blade will turn that one saber that your child got from their magical trip to Galaxy's Edge into like 12 or 13. They will have a blast with it. Even though the sounds don't change, it's just all these blade profiles. This is a Neopixel blade. It's crazy bright. It flickers just like you wanted all the blades to from Galaxy's Edge. Awesome product. And I also wanted to show you blade plug. A really cool and fun way to enjoy your sabers if you're in line, or maybe your younglings, you're at a restaurant or something, they can still kind of have fun with them. Whoa, they can hear the sounds, and this blade plug lights up. Check this out, guys. Look at that. So cool. There's like this endless tube of LED lights in there. It can't hurt your eyes. I've tried. I'm trying. No pain. Nobody else makes products like this. Tell them that Finding the Force sent you. I'd appreciate it. What on earth is this thing? I'll tell you what this is. This is an answer to all of your lightsaber blade problems. I never knew I've wanted this for years, you guys. I'm not exaggerating. Lightsaber blades have been like strewn all over my floor. I have way too many Neopixel and LED blades from Galaxy's Edge, and this is the solution. Check out what this does. First of all, it lights up, and it can turn any color. It's got LED lights beaming out of the bottom here. And here's where I put my 6 favorite lightsaber blades. Galaxy's Edge. Here goes my Jaymoo blade. And inside of this awesome textured Death Star, there actually is some felt lining to protect the outer layer of your lightsaber blades. It holds 6 blades, and he's actually perfecting a design to hold a Galaxy's Edge dark saber blade in there too. What? Seriously, I've had piles of blades on my floor for so long. They're always in the way. I'll lean them up next to a door, or I'll lean them up behind like a bookshelf or something, and it's kind of hard to find the one that you want, but what an awesome creative way to display your lightsaber blades, because frankly you don't really need more than this. You know, a few sizes of Neopixel, a few sizes of Galaxy's Edge, you're good to go. MDHA Designs on Etsy is where you can find this, and he's charging around $300. Uses like a USB plug to turn it on. Solid, guys, solid base, super creative. So you'll be seeing this in my background here on my Star Wars wall over in the corner for a long time. For all of you fans out there who've been watching for a really long time, I actually did a special review on these lightsaber crates. Oh man, the company is called SithHappens on Etsy, and he makes these beautiful custom to order lightsaber crates. Look at that. Beautiful blue felt inside. You can design the cutouts, and you can lay any saber you want in here if you send them the right measurements. I got this for my Skywalker Graflex that fits right in there. Look at that beautiful craftsmanship. He adds some really neat weathering to make it look in universe. It did come with a lock and a key if you wanted to keep the younglings out. And this was like loosely inspired by the crate that Rey finds the Graflex saber in The Force Awakens. Oh, sweet, you guys. And check out what's in here. Look at this. I'm going to turn the light off. Oh, man. Totally glows in the dark. LEDs with this really neat red filament inside of this weathered dark chest, leather handle, and these clasps. Let's see. I bet you could probably guess whose lightsaber's inside of here. They're even on the side and the back. Look at the detail. And inside, of course, Kylo Ren's lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. What a unique and cool way to display your sabers, you guys. Well, looks really great on a bookshelf. And there's this perfect cutout of Kylo Ren's saber, a little switch to turn the lights on and off. And these range, like the little ones like this, are about 100, and they range up to 2, maybe 250, depending on how custom and if you wanted LEDs and all the colored filament and stuff like that. SithHappens on Etsy, check him out. Since I have Kylo Ren's lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge, the Legacy series, I have to show you guys. This guy is a true Star Wars fan, and he was like one of the first people to ever send us anything for our YouTube channel way back when we had like 100 subscribers. Check this out. I'm going to put in the longer 36-inch blade here. Watch as this Kylo Ren lightsaber with white kind of plain blades turns into something that's totally cosplay worthy for your Instagram, social media. Check this out. Whoa, 36-inch blade. Bam! Fits like a glove. Oh, you got to get a close look at this. His company is called Cosplay Covers, or Matte with Fire First is on Etsy. Look at the cool texturing of the flame covers that he put on here. And these are actually pretty, these are tough. These aren't flimsy at all. Seriously, look at this. Adds a flame texture and a color that's going to look way better in all of your photos. Let's check it out in the dark. without covers, and with covers. Wow, this is like a deep, rich red color, where before it's actually kind of looks very faint, but you put this cover on and it gives it a darker, rich color to it, and it feels like the blade actually looks like it's flickering more. Has to do with light diffusion and stuff. Oh man. Of course, he makes all of these by hand, and he also does covers for any blade, really. Sent me a bunch of covers for my Force FX sabers, but they fit perfectly snug, and he gets the length exactly perfect. And here, check this one out. It's seriously really snug. Look, it's not falling off, where it has this really neat plasma texture to the cover. Okay, I'll do this one too. In the dark, not falling off. Look at that, swinging it really hard. Kind of hard to see, but gives it a darker, richer blue color to it. Regular blade covers, I think, are going for like around $45, like this one. Thank you guys who've left comments and asked about vertical lightsaber stands like this. So I finally found a reasonably priced, very friendly guy on Etsy, JSJ Forge lightsaber stands. He prints them in tons of colors. Let me show you guys up close here. This is my Obi Dad Kenobi stand. He put some felt here on the neck and on the base here, so you can rest assured it will not scratch up the pommels or the necks of your sabers. I wish I had the time to weather this. This looks like it's begging to be weathered, but the way the neck is molded into the base, it's a very strong stand. Finally, we have stands to keep your sabers vertical. So two things you guys have to know are that the stands that he sells are actually way cooler than this kind. I asked him personally to custom make these for me because I didn't have enough height on my shelves for the cool stands that he has. The ones he has, there's actually the Jedi symbol is cut out, and there's a longer base where you can put a light inside and make your sabers glow red, green, blue, whatever color you want. $46 for these, and again, tons of colors. He can write anything you want, whether you want it in real Arabesh or like the English Arabesh like this one has. I thought black would be awesome for my Luke, and silver would look perfect with the Graflex. This is just begging for you guys to pick it up and enjoy it when you get home from work. JSJ Forge on Etsy, check them out. I cannot tell you how much I love these products. I've used these on several occasions. I'm gonna take one of my favorite blades here, and this is a blade sleeve. Look at this, it can get wadded up. It comes in a few different colors, like there's even a tan. There's 3 colors, black, brown, and tan. I got the brown, although I really want the tan to match my Obi-Wan cosplay. It can, each of them can get all scrunched up and fit into a bag. This brown one is really soft and pliable and has this aged in-universe look to the fabric and material. Fits any 1-inch blade. You can even make one that's probably 7/8. It'll probably just fit in here fine. Look at this. When I was on the Galactic Star Cruiser as Obi-Wan, when I was in the Disney parks for Star Wars night, clip it on somewhere safe, and that way you can be holding your hilt. You can have it in a fanny pack or a backpack or something, and it's so lightweight, especially at Disney parks. When you get on attractions, you can't have your blade in your saber. You have to take it out, and this is a super easy, yeah, the best way is to clip it onto your belt loop right there. That way, if you bend down, it won't just slide off of your belt if you hooked it on the top of your belt. But actually on the Star Cruiser, I had one on each hip. I had 2 for me and my son. Even if you had these in a backpack, it'd still be cool to kind of protect them and not have to worry about if anything scratches or dings your blade, like a water bottle or something else in your backpack. The company that makes these is CGS Props. Again, great guy, answers all of your questions. What a perfect way to carry your blade around. You can clip this on a backpack. Super easy, you guys. So speaking of the Galactic Star Cruiser, I had my blade in my sheath or my cover that was like clipping onto my belt. And where was my lightsaber hilt? Here's my Obi-Wan cosplay, but it's from Galaxy's Edge Jedi Belt. And this is such a brilliant idea and invention, you guys. This thing, everyone needs to go and buy one of these. This is so brilliant. This will save you if you're going to be carrying your lightsabers around for any period of time more than 5 minutes. This is an adapter. Check this out. He can size it to any size Jedi belt, heck, or even regular belt. Just send him a message. Here's my Galaxy's Edge Cover Tech belt clip, and it slides right, and it fits perfect. Look at that, no wiggle at all. And so on the Star Cruiser, bam. Had the Obi-Dad Kenobi saber right on my hip like that. And no matter how heavy your saber is, with this adapter, it feels like weightless. Seriously. You guys may not have really noticed that. Here, take a close look at this belt clip. If you turn the CoverTech belt clip on the back, you can see this. There you go. You see that little flip there? This is digging into your hip. If you put this on a regular belt, I don't know why they did this. It's like, it hurts after like 20, 15 minutes, you're dying. I don't know why. This thing is shoving into your hip. Having such less surface area, when you put a heavier saber on there, it's like bowing down, it's pulling your belt down and stuff. These CoverTech belt adapters are made from Always Bigger Fish on Etsy and are only like $25. And they also come in brown too, if you want one that's a lighter brown color. But I still like black even on my brown belt because the CoverTech is black and it blends in just fine. But again, awesome invention and creation. Go check them out. So another way to brilliantly accessorize your lightsaber is with weathering. There we go. To make your saber look worn, aged, like it's through battle. And one talented artist I've had the pleasure of working with several times. His name is TJ, Scrap That Works. Check him out on social media. Here, take a look at a few of these pictures of my Obi-Wan before it got into his hands. I mean, squeaky clean, spotless, straight out of the factory looking. Got the TJ, and I'm telling you guys, this is, and I've requested like medium weathering, and this is an excellent example of what weathering looks like, and I'll tell you why. Now, weathering is really like an art form. It's like painting. Everyone has a different taste in what they like, and I wanted to still keep the colors and the design looking natural. I asked for medium weathering, and here are some things I want you guys to look out for. Check out the neck. It's very, like all the weathering on the saber, whether it's the neck or the grip, it's very random. And it's not mathematical, that it isn't like fanning down from the entire ring. It's just, it looks dirty. It looks very natural, like it weathered itself. I think the best example of that is here on the upper grip. Not every corner, as you can see, is scratched. It's just lightly scratched and chipped as if someone had been using it, as if it's been on Obi-Dad's hip for many years. Even the lower booster that they call it, every piece was paid attention to. The pommel, the cap, everything has some weathering to it. So, you know, make sure to check out TJ, and then I will curse you for taking up his time on his workbench rather than working on all of my projects. I'm just kidding. Totally check him out though and look at all of his examples. He's very, very talented. And I believe he is taking new customers, so check him out. So I was at Galaxy's Edge, Disneyland, for the Star Wars celebration, and I bumped into these guys on accident. I think they stopped me and were giving out some of their crystals, but I don't know if anyone loves Kyber Crystals more than crafted cores. On this Kyber Crystal that works in all the Savi's Workshop lightsabers, you can see a tiny Han Solo frozen in carbonite. And this is their dark-sided, cracked, look at that black crystal. Looks even cooler than the black crystals that you can get by opening, if you're lucky, one of the mystery red containers in Galaxy's Edge. This guy has gone way over the top. He's made like translucent Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Ghost crystals. He's made Jurassic Park crystals. He's made tons of them, and all the crystals will have one voice or blade color on top and a separate one if you turn it upside down. And go check out his social media, and I think I even have an affiliate link with him. I'll put that down below in the description. All right, guys, last but not least, thank you for waiting till the end of the video. You won't be sorry. This looks like a normal Neopixel lightsaber blade. This is my all-time favorite Neopixel lightsaber blades, the only ones I use, and it will transform your Neopixel lightsaber guaranteed. Why? What's special about it? A normal 1-inch lightsaber blade is about 0.6 pounds. This lightsaber blade, an 89 Sabers blade, is 0.33 pounds. This weighs half as much as all the other Neopixel lightsaber blades. Here's the clue you have to look for to make sure you're buying the right one. This red Neopixel connector right there. But I've asked all of my lightsaber expert friends about these blades. They have no idea. The story behind these blades is that, so the company 89 Sabers made these blades, and Corbanth, really popular company, was giving these with all their sabers. And that's why I had like 2 of these, because I've only ordered 2 sabers from Corbanth, and each one took like 6 months. But it was during the pandemic, cut them some slack, right? I was so shocked at these lightsaber blades, half of the weight. These lighter blades give your lightsaber such a realistic feeling, it's kind of insane. So for any of you with thin neck lightsabers, don't even hesitate. You have to pick up one of these, and I'll tell you where. So Corbanth stopped selling these blades. Bam, there we go. Totally Neopixel, super bright, everything works the same. This feels so real, so light, and you can swing it with ease. Oh, it's, look at that, so easy. With the heavier blades, it's like night and day, guys. And I know we're talking about fractions of a pound here, but I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. If I put a regular blade in this thing, the blade wants to pull to the ground. It doesn't feel nearly as natural as this one does. So since Corbanth doesn't sell them anymore, there's only one place that I have found them, and that's on this website I've never used before until now, called AliExpress. The company is called Ant Saber, and I've done 2 transactions with them because, just want to be honest with you guys, I ordered 2 blades, a 1" and a 7/8 from them. One of them didn't work. They are overseas. So the best compromise for the transaction was I agreed to buy another blade at a severely discounted price because I wanted to be sure before I recommended them to you. And that new blade came and is in perfect working condition. I overpaid, you guys. I overpaid by a ton. These blades right now were on a wicked sale for like $55 or something. Even normal Neopixel blades go for $100 up to $150 a blade. It's like 50 or 60 bucks. So I overpaid by almost double. On their store, Ant Saber on AliExpress, make sure to find the 89 Sabers Neopixel blade where you can see the red connector in the photographs. And that is all of my 15 lightsaber accessories that I've been waiting to share with you guys forever. And just in time for the holiday season, I bet you any of these purchases will get there before Christmas. Let me know what some of your favorite products were. Be safe out there, guys. Take care and have an awesome Star Wars Day. Don't be fooled, it's dangerous.